I hope it's a good sign. It's become boring to me. I don't really want to keep watching this. It was fun for a few days because it was like new and interesting, but it's really become, to be honest, dull. And people's takes are already becoming circular. You've heard them. They keep, I'm getting wary of the sing-songy bullshit on one side about how like Zelensky and all this stuff. Like I'm getting wary of that because that's my nature to be like, wait a minute, hold on, where are we going? And then on the other side where people are just literally putting Putin's cock in their mouth and sucking him off on TV is also slightly. So I don't know where. I just turn it off. Got to turn it off. All these dumb things that we do, I was in Long Island the other day and there was a sign, the town of Babylon stands with Ukraine. It's like that type of shit. Of course, it's like cringe. You look at that stuff, you go, what the fuck's this going to do? But what else are we going to do? What the fuck else are you going to do? You just go, yeah, well, the town of Babylon stands with Ukraine. And by the way, I've been to Babylon. They probably don't. That's the other thing. I don't know if they took a poll. I don't know who the fuck put up that sign. But it's just, I'm getting tired of it. We're supposed to be out of this. We're supposed to be getting out of a pandemic. And then there's supposed to be some type of creative renaissance. This is what I've been. And I don't mean in a good way. I mean like a very dumb, silly, stupid, spate of film projects that come out where it's like people are like really goofy and like nothing has a plot and everybody just kind of so happy to be out of their house and they just don't, care anymore. And that's what I was picturing, not a war. We're in war mode. And I'm just like, I can't get in. I just can't get into it. I can't get into it. Does that sound cunty? Perhaps. But what do you want me to do? Force it? I can't force it. Like HBO is forcing the storyline. I can't force myself into it. We did it. We had the guy on the show. And we listened to David Bowie's Heroes in the car. And we drove over the 59th Street Bridge. And then we went to have bagels. We did it. We did what we were there to do. He came on. He told his tale. And we supported him. I donated $5,000 of Bitcoin to him. And he sent me a few photos of like charred Russian bodies, I guess, which I wanted photos of something else, which I don't think he got. I think it was a language barrier for $5,000. I wanted other, but whatever. Doesn't matter. We wish him well. We wish him the best. But, we did a heroic thing for Ukraine by having him on a show, that's ad supported. And we made a lot of money to do. But I'm kind of now, I've reached the point now where I go, okay, we're heading into the spring and the summer. And I just, we don't need gas being $1 million trillion. We just don't need it. We don't need it. Enough with the sanctions. Let's calm down with the sanctions. Because here's the deal. It's about to impact all of us in ways we don't like. Airfare going up. Price of gas going up. We're trying to have a summer here. I'm talking like this. Everyone's afraid to say these things. I'm going to say them. And by the way, I don't mean that because there's a lot of people saying them. By the way, it should be taboo. Like what I'm saying should be taboo, but I believe it's being pretty openly discussed in Congress. But I do believe we got to look out for ourselves a little bit here. And I just think we can't really go too crazy with the sanctions. What if we did it? What if we lifted the sanctions on Putin and said, hey, what is it? You catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar? What if we lifted the sanctions? I mean, as a show of good faith. I'm not a geopolitical mastermind, but whatever is a show of good faith. Lift the sanctions and go, hey, do what you got to do. just, take care of us here. We need to get the price of fuel down. It's a fact. From New York City, how many miles is it from New York City to the Hamptons? How many miles?
It is, let's see here. Sorry. It is exactly 94 miles.
Okay, it's 100 miles. Let's round it.
Okay.
It is 100 miles of gas. How many miles to the gallon are people getting?
On average, like on that highway, probably like 18.
18 miles to the gallon. So how many gallons of gas? About 5 or 6?
We're looking at about 5 or 6 gallons. Yeah.
And gas is what now?
About 4. I mean, it's about 4.
$4 or $5.
People are bracing for 5. That's what's coming.
So every time you go to Hamptons, about $30.
Yeah, 5 gallons there, 5 gallons back. You're looking at
60.
Yeah,
That's $60 for one trip to the Hamptons. $60. Now that's for the people that drive. Then we have helicopters. We have private planes.
Yes.
No, I mean this is.
No, you're right. You're right.
Hey, here's the reality here. No, this is. I'm not here to pretend that things aren't how they are. This is a big problem heading into the summer. People are going to want to go to Europe. They're going to want to travel. I have a lot of friends that are going to be in Martha's Vineyard, and maybe they're going to be in Nantucket. Ferries, you know what I mean? Like, guys, what are we? What? Like, are you willing to trade your summer for Ukraine? No. I'm dead serious. Are you willing to trade your summer for the Ukraine? I'm talking about the summer of love, the summer of fucking. COVID is finally over. Vax mandates have dropped. I'm talking partying outside. I mean, eating a pussy that tastes like peach Melba. The summer. I'm talking about warm summer breezes. I mean, are you willing to not participate in a lot of those activities because of the Ukraine? And I don't know. I don't think I am. So I believe right now we need to lift all the sanctions on Putin until the fall. Because, and he'll still be there. We can sanction him in the fall. I just, let's be honest. You know? Where were you going to go this summer? Kharkiv? Is that where you were going to go? Were you going to go to Kharkiv? Were you? Or are you going to go to Malibu? Let's start looking out for number one. We didn't get to be the greatest country in the world by taking care of other people. Let's be honest. And maybe you might not believe we're the greatest country in the world, and that's absolutely fine. But we didn't get here by concern for others, as Twitter will tell you. So it's time to stop pretending that we got to cut it out now. Cut it out. Stop the flags. Stop the songs. Stop the song and dance routine. Cut it out. We've done it now for a week. No, we don't, our movies suck. Nobody respects us anymore. We don't even put out good shit. Everything we make is horrible. Every comedian special that comes out on HBO, not all of them, but a lot of them, it's just somebody on a stage talking about how sad they are without a goddamn joke. The rest of the world has figured us out. Okay? We fucked up. We haven't put out a good movie in a long fucking time. There's not shit to watch. We used to bomb the hell out of these people, rape and pillage, but we used to give them good shit. Great movies, okay? Ghostbusters and Seinfeld and Scent of a Woman, whatever. They loved it. Rap music, black culture, all these things we exported all over the world. Everything we do now sucks. We don't have any soft power that's worth a damn. So just shut it down. Lift the sanctions on Putin. Lift them on Putin. Let's have a summer. It's time to have a summer. Whether you're a poor piece of shit trash bag who gets drunk at a lake, or you got a little scratch and you find your way to one of the fucking oceans in this country somewhere. Whatever. Not my business. Everybody deserves a fucking summer after the 2 years we've had. And that involves immediately lifting the sanctions on Vladimir Putin. I'm sorry. I apologize. But there's no other way out here. Lift the fucking sanctions. I'm talking gas, $2.89. Not even. Let's start cutting deals. Here's the deal. We're going to feel bad if we lift the sanctions. We're going to feel horrible because he's going to use all that money to go in there, and I mean, God, what he's going to do. But that's why the gas has to be so cheap. The deal has to be so good. I mean, I'm talking about what can we get it down to? 210. It's got to be so good that you're eating that burger and the summer breeze is hitting you in the face and everybody's got their tits and dicks out and everybody's having fun and you feel a little bad, but not that bad because the deal's got to be good for us to turn away from this, to look away and remove all sanctions. We got to get a good deal on fuel. Good deal. So that we can go have a summer. The world is going to be uninhabitable in, 7 years. Enjoy what you have. Enjoy what you have now. So this is and again, it is not the most, it's not a position that makes me proud that I have it. I'm not proud of it. But do you see another way out? Do you see another way out of this?
Here's how
you see a way out?
Here's why I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Here's why I like it. Because if they're going to occupy for 10 or 15 years, we come back in the fall and we sanction them fall, winter.
Or not, because we got to do shit then too. The fall is amazing. People want to do a weekend in the Berkshires.
Yeah.
Listen, can we cut it out with this? Stop with this. Have a summer. I mean, this is what we got to do. This is what we got to do. There's no other way around this here. And this is unfortunate.